getting back on the field and coaching after everything that transpired?
Yeah, it's different for sure. It was definitely a huge blow mentally at first, but I think what I focused on was the little things. We had guys coming in I knew that could be great, and I wanted to help them just as much as I could. And I focused on that. I focused on waking up, knowing I could make other guys better, because unfortunately there's nothing I can change in my role, so I wanted to make other people better while I can. So it's been going well. Coaching is different for sure, as I said, but it's the next best thing as being out there, so it's good.
Can you kind of walk us through the timeline of when the blood clots reoccurred and how everything kind of happened?
Yeah, so I think it was around Tuesday that week. I was having some blood in my spit, coughing up. Just kept working out. Figured I had some throat problems. Just kept going because actually my pulse and my oxygen levels were perfect throughout the whole week. I was just coughing up blood. And then right around that Friday, I started getting pain in my shoulder, in my left lung area. Saturday, woke up, couldn't stand up, couldn't breathe. Drove myself to the hospital. Nobody was home, so I just had that instinct, just go. And thankfully, that new one opened up right off exit 112 over there by Tecumseh. Went up there. Thankfully, nobody was in there. They got me in, and praying it was just some shoulder pain, but within 24 hours, I went from the weight room to the hospital bed, so it's pretty crazy.
How do you kind of process that news, knowing that you've been through it before, when they come back and tell you that, hey, this is happening again?
Yeah, at first I didn't want to believe it, honestly. It's like, no way. I'm 23 now. There's no possible way something like that could happen twice. But honestly, I just kind of took it for what it was. The doctor's doing their job too. He's being as truthful as he can. And so when I heard the news, it definitely hurt. I took it right on the chin and just knew how to get better from it. I didn't want it to hold me down. I didn't want to become something I knew I wasn't not supposed to be. So just want to keep moving forward.
Jacob, why did you decide to stay at Norman?
Well, one is to finish my degree. I'll have my MBA at the end of the semester. And two is just to help out the people around me. I know being down and being sulky and sad, that really doesn't help anybody. I had my moment there in the hospital, but I can make an impact on these young guys and even the guys around me like DT. We have a great relationship, and I didn't want to lose that. Coach Bates as well, Coach V, they've been nothing but help. So, it's just the place around, you always want to make it better, and that's what I wanted to do.
It's kind of maybe the idea of the playing long term. Do you think coaching is something you'll continue doing beyond this year, or do you have other things you want to do with your degrees?
Yeah, honestly not sure about the coaching. I love what it does for me. I love what it does for the people around me, but I did get an education. I want to be able to use that in the business world or otherwise. So right now I'm kind of interviewing different aspects of my life while, keeping this option open as well.
Now that you're kind of got the coach's eye, what have you seen from that defensive tackle position without you?
Yeah, I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people. They are younger. Unfortunately, I'm not there to help, but you have a great leader like DT, Devon Sears. He's been in the game for 6 years. G-Baby's been around the scheme for a while. Even it's a little different now with Coach Ali, but same concept. So the young guys are catching on quick, and I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people with how they play.